Hi guys. I wanted to check in with you guys. It has, I don't know how long it's been, maybe a few weeks or something, I don't know. But anyway, hi guys. I am driving. I'm on my way to school right now. I have my new baby. Let's see, what is this? Oh, okay. I have my new baby. We're on our way to daycare. Today is his third day of daycare. The weather is horrible outside. It's snowing and it's light, juicy snow, so nothing icy. This is I really wanted to record this video, but I did not have time to do it at home. So I was like, well, I'm driving. I don't have anything else to do. I'm stuck in the car. So I'm going to record. And my camera is dead, so I'm on my phone. Okay, so anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys because I just went back to school yesterday. Yesterday was my first day back at the university. Excuse me. I go to University of Wisconsin-Madison. Excuse me, sorry. I go to UW-Madison, and yesterday was my first day back. I'm a senior. And my baby is 3.5 months old, and I breastfeed, okay? And so this has been something that I've kind of been looking forward to, going back to school, of course, but not so much on the part about leaving my baby and trying to maintain breastfeeding while on campus with the full-time 17 credit course load. So I was thinking I'm just gonna vlog for these 16 weeks. I'll try to do a video every week at least, I don't know. But I'm just gonna try to document so that I can share and encourage somebody else who has a young baby and, you know, wants to go to school, finish school, and isn't sure exactly how they're gonna do that. I'm a single mother. Caleb, my little baby, he has not met his dad. And my older son, my 10-year-old, Kayshawn, his dad has been in prison for the past 2008 to 15. So he's still in prison right now. 8, hold on, let me count. So the past 8 years, 16, the past 7.5 years, Kayshawn, my older son's dad, has been in prison. Hold on. Skirt. So yeah, I really have been doing everything by myself, okay? My family, they support me, they're supportive. My family is supportive. But you know, they have their lives as well, okay? So yeah, so far this is what it's been. My baby, he went to daycare. Monday was Martin Luther King Day, the 19th of January. So I took him to daycare on Monday, and I didn't have anything to do that day. I wanted to make sure that I had his first day. I was completely, like, I would be available because, you know, first day of daycare. So I took him to daycare. I breastfed him at drop-off, and then I left. That was at like 10 o'clock a.m. and I left. I went to run some errands, get my books for school. I have won a free massage in a drawing, so I went to go and redeem my my 1 hour full body massage gift card. And then I sat in the car. I got to the massage early, so I just sat in the car and I pumped because I have a plug in my car. I'll show you. Hold on. Well, I'll show you. I have to show you guys in a little bit because I'm driving. But I pumped while I was in the car waiting for my massage because I arrived there about a half an hour early, so they gave me the perfect amount of time to pump about 5.5 ounces, and that was without doing hand expression afterwards, because usually I double pump with my electric pump, and then I will hand express also, because, you know, usually I still feel a little bit full after I pump, so I try to, you know, get everything all soft and emptied out. Excuse me. So yeah, so then I went on into the massage though, because I was running right on time after I pumped. So I went inside. I, you know, had the milk in the car because it's cold outside. It's like in the 20s or 30s, I don't know, Wisconsin weather in the winter, January. So yeah, so I went to the massage. After the massage was over with, I had a little bit of time before I had to go get my baby. So I stopped at Forever 21 and Charming Charlie. And see, I got these earrings from there. And then I went to pick up my baby. When I got to the daycare, I fed him when I arrived at 4:30. I fed him, and I told them when he started, I said I don't want them to feed him any later than 3 p.m. because I want to always feed him when I pick him up. I want him to be ready to eat when mommy gets there, so that I can have less milk to worry about pumping, and I can feed him more. So he had not ate. So he was ready to eat when I got to the daycare at 4:30 on that Monday. So I fed him then. So one of the challenges so far has been getting my baby to take a bottle. Okay, like he's 3.5 months old, and when he was a month old, when he turned 4 or 5 weeks, was when I was like, okay, let's get him, you know, trying to take a bottle. So I would pump, and you know, he would waste the milk. He would spit it out. So I stopped, you know, pumping a full bottle to give him, and then I just started to just give him, try to offer him 1 or 2 ounces out of the bottle. But it was still hard because he would not take it. Like, he did not want to take the bottle. He would cry, fuss. He would just go to sleep instead of taking the bottle. He would do everything, you know. And so I tried feeding, waiting till he was hungry, you know. And so then finally I had waited until like an hour after I nursed him, fresh awake from the nap. He took a short nap, and he had just awakened. And so then I offered him a bottle, and then it was also the fact that I was offering him the bottle. He did not like to be laid down in a breastfeeding position. And I'm gonna make a video about all of my tips and stuff that I have come across with breastfeeding that I found helpful, and that I, you know, stuff that I didn't see anywhere else on all the resources that I looked at. So yeah, so you know, he wouldn't take the bottle. I was feeding him. He didn't. I did get him to take the bottle one time from me, but I could not hold him. I had propped him up on the couch in between the cushions, and you know, I set him up straight, gave it to him off the spoon first. I let him sip the milk off of the spoon, and then when he realized, you know, oh, this is milk. This is what I've been drinking for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Then he took the bottle, but I had to hold the bottle like horizontal. I couldn't hold it in the way you normally hold a bottle for a baby who is formula fed. So, you know, after figuring out things and tweaking everything, and I had to, eventually I found out that I had to leave the room, not the house, but I had to be like in a completely different room when I fed him, because, I mean, when he took a bottle, because otherwise he would not take the bottle. So when I took him to the daycare, I told them all of these things, and I think they thought I was exaggerating, because he only ate one time that day, the first day of daycare. He ate once, and that was about 2 hours after I left. So I dropped him off at 10. He ate at like 1 actually, and then I got there at 4:30. And so, you know, the latest that they could feed him was 3. So he went, you know, what, about 3-4 hour stretch without eating, but he was fine. Like, he was okay when I got there. I have heard of babies that don't eat at all. Like, they refuse to eat while their mom is gone, and then they just eat a lot when their mom picks them up. I have noticed that, you know, Caleb has been somewhat like that. He's been eating like so this is day 3. So he has been eating a lot when we get home in the evenings. Like at night, he used to, you know, let's see here, between the hours of 5 and 9, he would eat like, let's say 5, 7, and 9. But and it would only be short. It would be short feedings during those times. And you know, he is at the breast a lot more in the evenings now. These past 3 days already, I've noticed, and a lot longer at a time. So those are some differences that I've noticed so far. And then I nurse him when I drop him off, or right before I drop him off, and then I nurse him when I pick him up. I just sit there at the daycare and pick him up. They have a nice, comfortable couch area. They even have a section like yesterday. Okay, so yesterday when I fed my baby, I got to the daycare, and I went there at lunch because I did not have a lab yesterday afternoon. So I got out of school at like 12:30. So I just went to the daycare and fed him there. And since he was nursing and I was full because I had not fed him or nursed since 8:30 that morning, and so then I got there at 12:30, 1 o'clock-ish, 1 something, I was pretty full. So I knew, okay, I can feed him and pump. And that's what I did. I fed him and I pumped. And I got a whole nother bottle. Like, he ate and I pumped 5.5 ounces, well, like 5.7 ounces out while he ate yesterday. So so that was nice because I was able to give them that other bag of milk. But since he ate lunch with me, he did not have another bottle at daycare. Now today so he didn't have another milk at daycare. He only drank one time because I fed him at 8:30, and then he ate, I guess, around 10 something or 11, and then I got there at about 1 something, and then he was done for the day until I got back at 4:30. So today it's Wednesday, and I'm on my way to the daycare. It's probably like 9:30, 9:45-ish right now. My class doesn't start until 12:30, I think. 12:30, I don't know. My first class today is at 12 something. So I am dropping him off at daycare as late as I can. So when I get there, I'm going to feed him and pump. I'm just going to feed him and pump. And so then while I'm at school, I'll just probably pump one time while I'm at school. And so then if I can get, you know, a total of 10 ounces or 11 ounces out today, that'll be great. I have yet to have a day where I pump twice. So I don't know how that's gonna go. So we'll see. You know, we will see. But yeah, so today is gonna be about 10 something drop off. I'll catch the bus down to campus and go and wait somewhere near my class. They have lactation rooms on campus. I counted at least 20, I believe. So, you know, if you're in college, that's definitely something to check into to see, does your campus support breastfeeding? Just type in breastfeeding or I typed in, I went on Google and I just typed in breastfeeding UW-Madison. And then I found, it said, you know, then I came across the website that said lactation rooms. And so I checked it out, noted all the locations that were near my buildings or my classes, because all my classes are in different buildings. So I might, you know, so might be a building on the way to one of my classes that I can just stop in and breastfeed at. Otherwise, my plan, before I found out about that, my plan was to just go into a classroom, find out who does not have a class at this time of day, who has an empty classroom, and just pump in the classroom. I refuse to pump in a bathroom. You know, know, no, I'm not going to go into a bathroom and pump. I don't care if they have outlets. It's not comfortable. Bathrooms don't have toilet lids on them. I'm just not going to do that, you know. So, no. I'll go into an empty classroom. I'll go into one of the offices or whatever. I'll do something besides use the bathroom to pump. And I won't have my car on campus, so I can't sit in my car and pump. I'm almost at the daycare, so when I get there, I'll show you what the plug looks like that I have in my car. I don't even know. I'm not sure if the brand name is on there, because I can tell you I bought it from my neighbor for $10, and I know it cost way more than that, but he just needed some quick cash, so I gave him $10, and I really made a come up on this little plug because I love it. It's very convenient. So, okay, I'm at the daycare. Let me show you this plug. So, this is the plug. Okay. Wait, let me switch hands. Here's the plug. And it has a thing like that, a regular plug. It's 175 watts. And then on the other side, it has a couple of USB ports. It has 2 USB ports. So I can charge my phone, my iPad, and pump at the same time. Isn't that so cool? And it's by CyberPower. That's the name of the brand. So I'm at the daycare, and so I'm just gonna go on in and, you know, gather my breast pump and feed my baby and look at the bus schedule to see what time the next bus comes for me to go to campus. All right, guys.